Welcome to Koronadal City in South Cotabato, and welcome to Anthro on Foot's walking tour. This is a self-paced walking tour that features key heritage sites and cultural highlights in the area. We hope you enjoy this tour as much as we enjoyed curating it. Introduction. Formerly known as Marbel, the Blaan word for murky waters, the lands that now constitute Koronadal City were originally inhabited by indigenous communities. The Tiboli and Blaan tribes are among the prominent indigenous groups in the region, and they continue to play a significant role in shaping the cultural identity of Koronadal. The Tiboli and Blaan peoples, oftenly referred to as Lumad, have distinct cultures with unique languages, traditions, and belief systems. The fertile lands of the region made it suitable for agriculture. They traditionally practiced swidden or slash and burn agriculture, cultivating upland rice, root crops, and engaging in hunting, gathering, and fishing. Indigenous societies in South Cotabato had their own systems of governance and social organization. Leadership often rested in the hands of local chieftains or datu who governed the respective communities. Indigenous communities in South Cotabato held animistic beliefs, worshipping spirits believed to inhabit natural elements like mountains, rivers, and forests. Rituals and ceremonies were conducted to appease these spirits and ensure a harmonious relationship with the environment. Pre-colonial societies engaged in trade and cultural exchange with neighboring communities. The geographic location of Coronadal, with its proximity to other areas in Mindanao, facilitated the flow of goods, ideas, and cultural practices among different Lumad groups. Indigenous spiritual practices, deeply intertwined with nature, played a crucial role in the pre-colonial era. Rituals, ceremonies, and oral traditions were vital components of their belief systems, serving as a means of passing down cultural knowledge from generation to generation. While the Tiboli and Blaan were the dominant indigenous groups, the region also experienced influence from Muslim sultanates, particularly during the expansion of Islam in Mindanao. This interaction contributed to a diverse cultural landscape. Until today, the Blaan and Tiboli people continue to have rich cultural traditions. They continue to be known for their intricate weaving, traditional dances, and unique craftsmanship, such as the Tiboli dream weavers and their renowned tinalak fabric. Rituals and ceremonies are an essential part of their cultural life, often tied to agricultural cycles, spiritual beliefs, and community events. The arrival of the Spaniards in the Philippines in the 16th century marked a significant turning point in the region's history. The Spanish colonization efforts aimed at Christianization and control of indigenous territories, leading to changes in land use, governance, and societal structures. Throughout the colonial era, the Spaniards conducted expeditions to subdue the area, but control over the region was not established until the mid-19th century. This occurred after the Spaniards set up a military post in what is presently Barangay Tamontaca, one of the earliest Christian settlements in the southern Philippines, located in Cotabato City. The Spaniards brought Chavacano-speaking Christians and Muslims from Zamboanga and Basilan, as well as Visayans, particularly the Hiligaynons and Cebuanos. Before 1914, the area that now comprises South Cotabato and Sarangani provinces was part of Davao Province. A district reorganization in Mindanao in 1914 led it to become part of the undivided Cotabato Province. Settlers, laying the groundwork for the province's progress, began arriving in 1914. The pivotal development occurred in the late 1930s during President Quezon's term, when General Paulino Santos led the first wave of settlers. After World War II, a final wave of settlers from Luzon and Visayas migrated to the area's untapped land. In the early 1960s, as population, trade, and industries flourished in the southern part of Cotabato, a demand for local self-governance emerged. Consequently, on July 18, 1966, South Cotabato was established as an independent province, separating from Cotabato. At that time, the province comprised 11 municipalities established long before its creation. Additional municipalities were formed later as the province functioned fully. South Cotabato now encompasses the southern segment of the former province of Cotabato, a result of the province's political division in 1967. Bounded by Davao del Sur to the east, Cotabato Province and the Moro Gulf to the west, Cotabato to the north, and the Celebes Sea and Sarangani Bay to the south, the territory boasts diverse economic activities. Agriculture is a significant component of the economy, with the province being known for its fertile lands. Key agricultural products include rice, corn, fruits, and vegetables. Livestock and poultry farming are also important economic activities. Lake Cebu, located in South Cotabato, is also known for its tilapia fishery. A local myth explains the origin of Lake Cebu. In the past, a princess dreamt of venturing into the mountain lands of Cebu. In her dream, she opened a large leaf, releasing a white frog and a gush of water that flooded the land, forming the lake. She threw snakes from the heavens, shaping the islands in the lake. To allow the princess to pass by, her brother parted the islands. The name Cebu stems from the Tiboli word for lake or leaf. The Tibolis of Lake Cebu trace their lineage to survivors of a significant flood. Diwata, a man, forewarned about the impending calamity, but the group, except for two couples, Labebe and Lalomi, and Tamfiles and Lakageth, dismissed the warning. Diwata instructed them to seek refuge inside a remarkably large bamboo to endure the flood, and these two couples became the ancestors of the Tiboli and other highland ethnic groups, as well as the forebears of various indigenous communities in the Philippines. South Cotabato, with its natural beauty, cultural diversity, and agricultural resources, plays a significant role in the socio-economic landscape of Mindanao. Efforts to balance development with the preservation of cultural heritage and the protection of the environment are ongoing in the province.